Hey guys, so the rubber dummy just told me he was unsubscribing from the channel. You believe that? Look at him back there. Freaking stupid white idiot. Unsubscribe. We'll see about that. You don't unsubscribe. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And this won't happen to you. Thanks. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we have another new one that I've never shot before, and I'm excited because this time it's a high point. Just kidding, it's a Beretta, but I can't be the only one that thinks this looks like something High Point would make, and I can't tell if I love it or I hate it. So it's actually the Beretta CX4 Storm 9mm Carbine. These have been out for a while. I want to thank Turtle Lake Tactical for sending this out to us. Go check out their website. Obviously, I really appreciate the support. Up until recently, I really wasn't the biggest fan of pistol caliber carbines, but lately they've been growing on me, and this is probably one of the weirdest ones I've ever seen. This is brand new, has not been fired yet, so we're going to take the first shots with it today and see what this puppy can do. Like I said, it's a 9mm, which, as we all know, is the best handgun caliber for pretty much everything. And one thing I do like about this right off the bat is you can flip the ejection from left to right. And since I'm left-handed, we got it set up for a lefty, and I just pulled this out of the box. No extra lube, no nothing. So I don't know if it requires a break-in period, but I guess we'll find out. Let's see how it feels. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like it. These pistol caliber carbines are just so pleasant to shoot, man. It's got like AR-15 recoil kinda, with none of the noise, none of the blast, just extremely pleasant to shoot. Let's shoot it more. See if we can draw a little smiley face on the rubber dummy. Not bad. Well, I can't even lie, I'm having fun shooting it, that's for sure, but I'm very easily amused when it comes to this stuff. I'm like a pea-brained child with guns. I love shooting just about everything, but I gotta say, if you're thinking about buying one, the controls on this thing are weird as heck, and I don't think I like them. So the first thing I noticed when I took it out of the box is the iron sights are almost too low to even look through. When you go to shoulder this thing, unless you really bring the stock way up high on your shoulder, you can't line up the rear sight. I mean, I'm trying to look through that rear sight. It's way too low, and I don't know how they missed that. Luckily, I have an optic on this one, so that's kind of helping me. But yeah, the sights are not great out of the box. I do like the charging handle and the fact that you can switch the ejection from left to right. Obviously, I'm a lefty, so a lot of guns you can't do that with, but pretty much everything else I don't like. So first of all, the trigger is not great. It's got a lot of slack in it, which is why when I was trying to mag dump on my targets, it wasn't very fast. But yeah, definitely not a good trigger, and the safety is probably my least favorite thing about the gun. So I think you can switch all this stuff from left to right, but I didn't even bother because you can see if you have your finger straight on the rifle, I'm assuming they expect you to curl it and then try to push it that way. But it's so stiff, it's, you know, almost hard to press that way, and I just come up and use my thumb on it. So I didn't even bother switching that. And then the bolt release is also in an awkward spot. A lot of this has to do with the thumb hole stock, I think. This big goofy contraption, it just makes it hard to get to stuff. You can see my thumb's plenty long, but to bend your thumb up and get that is just not that easy. And then the magazine release is also in a really weird spot. So I do not like the controls on this gun at all, but it is fun to shoot, I must admit. So this is a defective spray paint can I got. I went through dang near the whole thing and didn't get any yellow paint out of it, and it's $7 a piece. That kind of pisses me off. So we're gonna see if we can hit it. That was all luck. I definitely didn't expect to hit that thing on the first try. Well, we went straight through the middle of it, and some yellow paint definitely came out of it, so I don't know what was wrong with it, but she gone. Hey guys, I want to try and give back to someone who's been a supporter of mine for a really long time. He's a Patreon member and just been a supporter of the channel for a long time. Recently, his childhood home had burnt down, and they're doing a fundraiser on GoFundMe to try and, you know, raise expenses to help pay for that. I know GoFundMe is not everyone's favorite website right now, but that is where they're doing the fundraiser, and using my audience to kind of get the word out is the best way that I know how to give back. So if you're feeling charitable, the link will be in the description box below, and I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see how accurate she is. Of course, the optic's not zeroed, it's just bore-sighted, but that shouldn't affect our groups. So the number one benefit of a pistol caliber carbine is it gives you more stability and hopefully allows you to get more rounds on target than a 9mm handgun would. So to test this out, we've got another Beretta. This is the Beretta 92X, also from Turtle Lake Tactical. Double single action, beautiful gun, really cool sights, terrible safety. Seems like a recurring theme with the Beretta. So we're gonna put 5 of these on that paper target and see if the group is any bigger than it was with the rifle. That was really low. I'm having way too much fun with this thing. All right, this video is not about the Beretta 92. Let's get back to the rifle. And here's our groups on paper. The CX4 Storm is on top and the Beretta 92 is down here. That first shot was when I forgot I was shooting for accuracy and yanked the trigger like an idiot, but it obviously got much tighter after that. I would still say the CX4 Storm is the better group, and it would get much more exaggerated at longer range, obviously. But I will say the single action trigger on that 92 is tasty and very easy to be accurate with. All right, in this magazine, we've got some hollow points, obviously what most people use for home defense and stuff like that. And these days, most guns will run hollow points. If they don't, most people aren't gonna want it. Let's see if the Beretta does. Perfect. Can a 9mm coming out of that long barrel explode a Firebird target? Only one way to find out. I hope it works because these things are so sweet. Tiny little target. That one didn't work. That one did. I think I missed the first one because the second one definitely worked. I'm gonna throw that other one back on there. Well, that's gonna conclude our first video on the Beretta CX4 Storm 9mm carbine. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, if it wasn't for the controls, it would be perfect. I love shooting it. I love shooting 9mm carbines in general. They're just great guns, but the controls on this one are extremely weird and I'll never understand it. If you have one, let me know in the comments how you feel about it. I know a lot of people do have them and like them, so maybe it's just me, I don't know. But we'll do some more videos on this and try to incorporate it into some more stuff before I have to send it back. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. As always, hit that like button for me, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.